Okay. Insulation. This is a hard stage. I'm having trouble with it. I think I'll just forget everything that happened in the last session. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how to win this. I don't know if I'm supposed to escape. And otherwise, I don't know if I'm supposed to change the rule. So the skull starts out swapping. And I kind of want the skull to swap 2 times. I want the skull to swap and then not swap and then swap. Then I can get out. But it's also possible we can move Win up to Skull. But actually, I think it might be impossible. Because the wall will be hot or it'll be stopped, so it's gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be hard to get a skull to continue pushing. It almost looks like the right answer, which is annoying. Enigma butt. Thanks for that. Alright. So the up is curious. I haven't been able to figure out how to use it. Once I figure out how to use it, that's probably the answer. So that's the basic problem. Oh, I guess that's another thing. Hang on. Oh no, right. That doesn't work. All right, let's start fresh, in which I have this feeling that I can move Skull into Skull is up. And it's probably not gonna happen like this. So that arrangement makes 0 sense, so we won't do that. So let's look at that. That's not good. Holding this guy back. That's bad. This doesn't work. This guy gets to move when. That's funny. Doesn't help. So why didn't this guy catch win? I guess because it was too fast. Oh, wait. It'd be interesting if I could get... I don't think I can ever do this exactly right. To like get the skulls to coordinate, but have them both go up. Sorry, this is like not very, like nothing's happening on my stream. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with win. I want... It's like, it almost looks like a solution, but I don't see it happening at all. I'm gonna double check. I'm just gonna double check, I guess. Okay, that one doesn't get to... Okay, how does this work? Oh, I forgot to go to skull is up. Which I can do. Wall is hot, so wind will get crushed. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, we have swap now, Malmo. It's pretty crazy. We did swap all day yesterday. It was fun. You missed all the basics of swap. Yeah, but yeah, so it's you move your swap to a tile and that tile swaps with your previous tile. Like the skull is doing with the word skull right here. No, just kidding. Just like the skull is doing right here. It also it tends to like mess up the rule. It's like hard to manipulate text when things are swap. And in one of the levels we needed swap and pull. And that was kind of fun. But it was difficult to coordinate. Here's a fun thing we can do. We can get wind stuck up there. I don't see how that helps us. Another thing we can do is we can get wind there. But we can't get it any further. Or we can get it stuck there. But yeah, I don't think we want that. Oh, that's funny. Can't stop the skull. Perfect. That doesn't really help me very much. I almost wonder if we could get is win to the left. But I think the answer is no. We'd have to toggle up a lot and toggle right. And we have no way to toggle up and we have no right. So I don't think we're doing that. I think the most likely solution is the escape. Baba escape. I don't know any other way to get this started other than pushing Skull into push. I'm kind of wondering if there's another way, but I don't think so. Another possibility is to swap. No, we can't swap very much. That's the whole thing. If we could keep swap for a while, it wouldn't be that hard. I don't know what the point of this guy is. I think we really want this guy to push Iz out for us. But we're too late to get Skull to be up before Swap is gone, which drives me insane. So those are all my ideas that I had yesterday. Now today I need new ideas. Yo, thanks for the raid spaces. Thanks for the GL. How's your stream? It was good, really struggling with a particular trick. Yeah. Understandable. I was lurking, but I didn't see what your struggle was. Always good to play Zelda, true. So, I'm on a hard puzzle. I started this puzzle yesterday, and I don't get it yet. And I don't know what the solution is supposed to look like. I get the feeling that the far right skull won't move at all. Left to the left. I don't see that ever happening. The skull that's moving left and right, we can get it to move up once. The solution. Thanks for highlighting the solution. I see it now. But I don't know. I just want to destroy all the text. Why did I do that? What is, right? We don't want skull. Oops. I'm still too late. This is so weird. If it goes up, then swap doesn't disappear. But also, it doesn't really help. Because it's not gonna actually move swap up. Baba is us. Thank you. How are you, Mighty? So in other words, my trying to get Skull up quickly is useless anyway. It's just a goal that I thought would help. So then okay, hang on. Do we really get only one swap? It still can potentially help. Because the skull moving to the right could still move it up. But then the problem is, then both skulls are going up in the corner and nothing is helping me anymore. So that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just enjoying Baba as you, but it's getting a little too repetitive. What's up, Lucius? Baba's really the friends we made along the way. Thank you, 8-Bit. This game made me think I had brain damage. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that way, but I've been okay. Mostly. And I don't think the skull is gonna do anything over here because I can't get the skull to do anything here. We can move this block up. That does nothing. We can move this block out of the way. That does nothing. Friends is Baba. What's up, Joss? I am, in fact, Kiki. That's how I felt about blueprints. What is blueprints? I don't know what it is. You sound upset, Josh. I was watching someone else play Outer Wilds, and he seemed upset as well. Outer Wilds is goated. Blueprints is roguelike puzzle. Okay. OMG, can we get checks to play Blueprints? I don't know. I think I've only heard of it, just like I only heard of Outer Wilds, but then I actually realized that I saw someone play it. And they're still playing it. I was too good at puzzles. Okay, I'm with Joss. I'm also too good at puzzles. Laying out houses. Okay. I'm not good at laying out houses. Mighty hates it. No, I'm like seeing someone play Outer Wilds right now. But I can't really watch the stream, I guess. Well, maybe I can. It doesn't look like a game I'm gonna like. Outer Wilds perfect game. Oh. I feel like they conflict. Even if this tile is moved, I don't know how it helps me. One of the most spoiler-sensitive pieces of media I've ever seen. Okay. Huh. I love Disco Elysium. Not as perfect. Oh. I see. We can like almost do various things. SNES classics have all been redeemed. Lucius. I think. Why am I doubting myself? They've all been redeemed. And so we have F-Zero. F-Zero? No, we have Star Fox 2 next. I've been waiting 5 years to redeem DKC2. It's not in the list. It's not in the list. Yeah, so next is Star Fox 2, and then after that is Street Fighter 2. You told me you could do other SNES games when the list was finished. That's true. I will do other SNES games, but I don't have a schedule for it. Yeah, we have to expand the program. But I don't know what to expand it to. But yeah. Anyway. Let me look at this. Continue to destination. Oh, I didn't correct. I didn't update it. Alright, pretend it's updated. Everything's green. I like the guy with the animals. Can we swap win? That would be interesting. Wait, no, that's not interesting. Because then we'd also have to swap is. Yeah, we can't get words through walls. Alright, get me out of here. Kiki, help me. This doesn't have, I can't change anything. Oh, we can move the grass. That's exciting. Great. I don't know. Let's just push another word and see what happens, I guess. Oh, that's funny. I'm pushing it already. I think getting more words over to the left doesn't do anything. Kiki is hot. Skull is hot. Need water. Funny if I don't need up. Pie is. Rats. can get a word flipped on top of Baba, but I don't know if that's gonna be helpful. We can't swap win into place, I don't think. There's not enough time. Who am I? I am Baba. I must sleep. Oh. Okay. It seems like it's a little bit early for you, Sleepy. I bet you traveled all day and that made you sleepy. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good one. It will really seem like magic if we can get wind to the upper right, but it seems like that's the way the skulls want to move. I can't figure out how to get Baba out of this cage. Oh, what is the name of this? Insulation. I still don't get the name of that. I guess I'm being insulated because the wall is hot. I don't know. So I don't know if Baba is to remain here. I can't see the point. If we need to make Skull win, we're gonna trap Baba outside of the skulls, and that doesn't work. There's also seriously no way, I don't think, to continue pushing Win outside. There's just no way to push it. Unless, if it's pushed with a word. I don't think so. No. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, Win is never getting to the upper right. So is it possible that Win can go somewhere else as part of some other rule? I cannot swap. I cannot swap. Can't do that. I think we basically just have to deal with this one swap. And we have to get Baba out of the insulation. Gotta get Baba out of his hot home. But I don't get it. Oh, right. We can move them up and then they'll bounce again. But what is the point? We're stuck here. Are we sure we can't manipulate this rule? This just looks like it's a path for Baba. Let's see what we can do here. It seems completely pointless. Oh no, we can't. We need Kiki's. We need Kiki's skull. Great. So we can't do anything with that. Sorry. Alright, another hour on this puzzle. I've done nothing. This might be whatever I spent a long time on before. Tiny Isle or whatever. I'm so upset because I can't... The swaps don't help me up and down because then I can't move is. And what is the point of making walls stop? I don't understand. I only need to do that if I want the skulls to like bounce around. What good is that? Okay. The other thing about stop is we can get a wall to be stop on the same frame that a word moves into the wall, and then that could give us another combination. But I don't know how to make walls stop without using Baba. Yeah, frame perfect puzzling. Thanks for redeeming Tracker, Buddha. I don't really have anything to tell you, except I've been live for an hour and 14 minutes. Okay, thanks for the good luck. Boy, they're dropping like flies. It's okay. Sleep is important. Luck is good. Thank you, Holy Fire, for the GL. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've heard, so I've heard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got you. I'm kind of annoyed that Baba and text is not on the far right, but it's okay. I don't think that means anything. I love they can move a word. Doesn't help me though. Let me out. can swap the flag. But that's not useful. Push it. If skull is push, it's not. I don't think it's gonna push a flag. Melt this. Great. Okay, what if we target whatever's going on over here? I have to just try random things. I just don't get it. I have to just keep trying. back to the stream. What's up, Barry? What does up do? It just changes the... Nothing. What's up with you? It just changes the subject to be oriented upwards. Yeah. So we can orient the skull in an upward direction. Skull is skull, by the way. I just noticed that. That's weird. Why is skull skull? That seems so weird. Because I get that we're not turning skull into anything, but I thought about that earlier, and it didn't lead to any new ideas. Like, I can hardly do anything. I can pretty much never make skull as Kiki. I can pretty much never make skull as flag. But it kind of makes me think that I can move is like, I feel like the skull is there to make a new rule. But I can't imagine it. I have an imagination problem. I feel like I'm having trouble. I don't see any new combinations. Heat up. I'm done with up. We could make something hot. It's kind of interesting. But, yeah. I don't have anything other than Skull and Kiki. And there's no more Kiki. And if Skull is hot, what's the point? Skull can melt text. And Baba? I don't want that. What good is that? It's no good. So why do I have access to pushing this? What does that do? Doesn't do anything. Alright, we know the first move is lateral. No, we don't actually. Because you could switch from down into up and it could be helpful. But probably not. Most likely we need to switch from horizontal to up. If the wall is stopped when Kiki is inside it, you can move outside of a wall. The wall only stops you from moving toward it. You can always move outside of a wall that you're on top of. It's not really, but yeah, you can kick out of it. Kick as you walk. For fun. Ooh, we got him in tandem. That's kind of neat. That doesn't help me. It seems like we need to move the skulls up for a while and then they can go back down. But what good is that? Oh, wait. If skull is melt... Oh. We could potentially get the skulls to move when down into Melt's place. Huh. But I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting Skull over there. Okay, how did we get Wind to go down? Alright, so Wind needs to go right, but it needs to stop at some point. Which is tricky. Like, I don't understand that. Maybe this is a solution? Maybe? This is a real question mark. So this would be our basic starting. Oh no, wait, hang on. No, because we can't get Skull back. How would we do that? Okay. We can get Skull back if it's pushed back. Which is upsetting, but possible. We can, oh my gosh. Do I really think we can get a word in here? I don't think so. I thought I could for a second. Huh. This kinda stinks. We can't get over it to push it down. Once Skull is hot, we'll never get it to move text again. So this trick won't really work. And I can't get Skull into place. So I can't get Skull into place, and I can't get Skull out of place. So this seems bad. Wait. Yeah. Just do some other nonsense. Yeah. This is that movement. We lost. Win. Yeah, win is a terrible thing to lose. That's how I feel. We caught a skull in the wall. Let's go. Yeah. We will come back to this level. Let's just start another level, I think. I'll give it one more minute. No, time's up. We have to stop. Let's try another level. I give up. Wow, that stunk. Just stared at the screen for 2 hours. We'll do a new level, fresh new level. Ooh. We unlocked something. So we can go to Rocket Trip. We can go to Chasm. Yes. Or the new place, Volcanic Cavern. Also, Flower Garden. 7. Okay. 5. Let's go Rocket Trip, I guess. I don't know. Yay. Okay, empty. Uh-oh. We're in space. Oh, this one. Empty. Oh my gosh. It's a noun. This is Ganon's tower. Okay. Uh-oh. Baba is you, belt is shift, cloud is stop. Okay, cloud is stop. Flag is win. Okay. Empty. Uh-oh. I'm really afraid of turning everything into a cloud. Okay. Alright, what if empty is stop? Then we can't do anything. Great. What if Baba is empty? That sounds like Baba disappears. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, what if the belt is empty? Then we get rid of the belt. So that would be good. Woohoo! Yeah. We did a level. Let's go, dude. What was even on the right? I didn't read all the rules, I don't think. Oh, it's a star. And flag is win. We knew that. Lonely flag. Door stop is empty. Flag is win. Annie? Annie is best. I don't know Annie. I guess now I know Annie. Baba is you. Wall is stop. Okay. What does best mean? I don't want to just win. I want best. I wonder who Annie is. I don't know who Annie is. Nani. IRL, yeah. Okay, so we could say door is empty. That's something we can do. At least. And then we can do something else. Baba is empty. Door is stop. Door is empty. Empty is door. That would be bad. But it would be funny. So let's do it. It's so red. Annie is the developer's wife. Thank you, X, little red X. I mean, that makes sense. That's a nice thing to say. Alright, flag is empty. That seems bad, because flag is win. Empty is wall. Seems pretty bad. Baba is empty. Seems pretty bad. Seems pretty bad. Empty is Baba. Seems pretty great. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh no. Congratulations! Oh, we won. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. I saw that I touched the flag. That was a funny one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, like, it kind of doesn't make sense because the game has its own rules. Because we're basically saying is verb, which is not real, but usually the verb is sort of an adjective. So you can say Annie is adjective, but it doesn't really make sense to say adjective is. Babas are you? Also, I was a little confused by that one because I did touch Annie, but nothing happened because I touched flag. So I don't think anything happens when you touch Annie, I guess. I don't know. So funny. Wait. Oh, empty continues to be Baba. That's funny. So, yeah. Game's internal rules don't feel consistent to me. There's exceptions and overrides, I think. Okay, anyway, that was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see an example because I don't know. None of the rules seem like they there's conflicts that create exceptions. Like it seems like there's no real rule that oh my gosh, empty as Baba. Baba's like a snake. It's so funny. There's like no real rule that Baba can't overlap with a word, but it seems to be the case until it's not the case, because sometimes something can push a word on top of Baba. Stuff like that can happen. That one concrete level that I over-engineered where like the flag is push or the flag is stop, but we need the flag to be dumped on top of Baba. That kind of tricked me a little bit. I just wanted to like collide with the flag and see what would happen. So it's like I'm always learning a new mechanic because I'm sort of surprised by what happens. So like the game prepares me for learning a new mechanic, like every stage basically. So I never really know what's gonna happen. Alright, empty is Baba, so empty keeps being Baba, which is funny. Baba is you and stop. So that's interesting. I can't like move Babas on top of each other. So that's pretty interesting. I've never really seen that before. Rock is defeat and not Baba. Okay, if you say so. I don't know what's going on here at all. We see ice. Ice is, and we don't know what to do with that. And then we have wind. So most likely we're gonna need to get wind to ice. But how do we get Baba out of this wall? We're creating space for Baba to spawn. This is crazy. What is it called? Babas are you, yeah. Yeah, empty is the funniest thing that I could have explored today. I love it. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but really it's just a connector between a subject and a predicate, basically. I think that's the one of the ways to reduce it. But sometimes you can turn something into something. Obviously. Or turning empties into Babas. But anyway, I can't really participate in this conversation very well because I don't know what operators are. Because I don't program anything. But that's my take. I like grammar. We can take empty away, apparently. Okay, maybe we can start spawning Babas on the right side. If we make rock empty? I don't know. This level is called Babas Are You. But yeah. That's an interesting way to phrase it. In set notation. It would be interesting if you could get it. Like, make a hack of it. Sounds interesting. There are tons of mods for this game. One thing to look out for is that anything that's a verb is in a block. And all the subjects are just line text. Yoda mode. What's up, Sots? Do we really want rock is empty? Maybe. Wait, how do we get... Oh. How do we get empty back? I think all subjects can be objects if we put them after is or after has. Because we have has in this game too, which is fun. Well, it's valid. 8-bit. I will say that. And Mighty doesn't like roguelikes and their puzzles. I feel like I messed up since I jumbled everything together. Do I really want rock is empty? I think I want rock is empty because it's the only way to start spawning Babas. I believe that's what we want to do. Baba is you and stop. We're not changing that, I suppose. Okay, so how do we do this? We could, instead of bringing empty to rock, we could bring rock is to empty. But I can't do it. Yeah, overthinking is allowed here. Yeah, so we got, now that we know what empty is, we got our first tricky piece of it. Oh, we can move rock is right away, which is good. Oops, screwed up. Here we go. Baba's here. So it should be easy, right? Or do we want to... yeah. Yeah, I think we win. Alright, don't get too crazy in there. Oh, shoot. Babas. There we go. That was cool. Okay. We did 3 basic levels. We should just call it here. We're having fun again. We're having fun in space. We have to go back to that level almost every day. And so we finally have a level where I've sat down in 2 sessions and cannot beat it. So that's a thing. I'm gonna hold a grudge against that level until it's over. We'll call it here. So thanks for watching. Space Zone had good music too. Super Mario Land was full of good tunes. Texas GG, thank you. Have a good one. Who are we rating?